leader of Soda would have done to me.
Welcome back to Touhou Puppet Dance Performance. Last time we somehow made it through the Scarlet Devil Mansion. And made our way... Oh, Chen doesn't have an item. To the Kappa hideout. Don't really have a hairpin I want her to have.
She looks cute on her own. She doesn't need yo accessories.
Where apparently the Liberation Front is actually being competent?
Password fairy.
The password is password.
But the O is capital. You gotta get that across in speed somehow.
Got telescope. Increases holder's accuracy if it moves after the foe. Huh.
Scope lens, I believe? Or is that the zoom lens?
No, the scope lens and zoom lens, I think the scope lens increases accuracy overall. Let's see, who has the lowest speed?
Patchy.
Akane, actually.
Oh, Jesus. That's a bit of an ego boost to Patchy.
Let's give you the telescope, since that's always going to be accurate. Focus. So, I guess I can give that to Chun. Silver noises.
Silver noises. Ow.
You realize that you just said you're holding an entire village hostage, right? That's illegal. That's illegal. People can't do that.
I feel like this is illegal.
1 HP.
You know, I'm quickly realizing that fairies are gonna be like, you know how Zubats and like Poochyena and shit are the like token Pokemon that Pokemon teams use, like the enemy teams.
At least here it makes sense because the leader is a fairy.
Right.
Yeah, blocking the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Destruction. Are these guys basically Team Plasma, but like actually doing what they're saying?
They're Team Plasma with the competence of Team Skull.
Yo, 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 we're gonna steal this bus stop, yo.
I need to actually play Ultra Moon.
It's... Okay, so I really like the like the Sun and Moon games. I'd advise you to play... I mean, you got Ultraman and shit, right?
I don't have it. I have Alpha Sapphire.
Okay.
And I still have Y because it would have been like $6 to trade it. Not worth it.
Occasionally GameStop has like little deals where if you trade in like 2 games on a list, they give you a massive discount towards another. And that's the only time I ever traded in Pokemon games.
Especially considering they always sell them for like $30.
Yeah.
Like, even Diamond and Pearl are $30.
It gets to the point where it's like, you're not even losing any money here, what the fuck? But, they're good games.
Hang on. Sorry. Interruption. Go on. They're good games.
They're good games. I feel like Sun and Moon, the originals, put more of a focus on Lily as a character, and they kind of work on evolving her more. Whereas Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, more focus on just, it's your adventure. Go nuts. Because they kind of ruin a couple characters' intentions, and I don't know. Keep in mind, I might just be tired of... I might just have a sour taste about the Ultra series, just because I beat Pokemon Sun the week before they came out. Because I'm a fucking idiot who's like, hey, I need both copies for a living dex.
Okay, Hina is probably the equivalent of Ghost type.
I believe it's...
Wow, that was a critical. Then again, 12 level difference.
And you have a defensive focused Kiane.
I don't like how these games always have, like, super weak trainers and then super strong bosses.
Yeah, I never got the balance on that. That's the thing, it's not balanced. I don't know what voice I was going for there, but yeah.
I mean, I don't mind when they focus on characterization. They actually did a really good job of that in Black and White.
Oh, the characterization is fine. That's my favorite part about Sun and Moon. Because otherwise, like, it's a very cutscene-heavy game, actually.
Which is unfortunate for Pokemon.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a good game. I just kind of don't feel like it's a good Pokemon game. If it was a standard RPG, I feel like it would be. Just because that's kind of expected.
Like, people forgive things like Monster Hunter stories for being more story-heavy because there's no preconception about the writing.
Right.
Even though they're basic, even though, like, Monster Hunter Stories is basically a slightly more brutal Pokemon with Monster Hunter monsters.
Yeah, I was told that. So it's like, I don't know. I want to say that they're complicated games to judge. Just because they're the only Pokemon games I've ever went back and played again. Like, all the other ones I've only ever gone through once. Not counting, like, the Token third game. You know, the Token third game. So I really enjoy them. I like how they look. The customization went a long way in it for me, I believe. Just because if you give me a dress-up simulator, fuck yeah, I'm taking full advantage of that. Plot. They got the optical camouflage.
Have I mentioned that fairies are just children?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Suddenly triple battle now.
Oh god. I think that reminds me that the reason Pokemon White and White 2 are run is just because you do a triple battle instead of a rotation battle.
Makes sense. Less animations.
Less animations, and, like, you have to, like, there's less RNG because you don't have to factor in that, oh, they're gonna switch to another Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
There was actually a really good run of White 2 at this past AGDQ. Where they apparently, like, have to start the DS at a certain time and set the clock to a certain point in order to manipulate the RNG for a, what's it called? A Drillbur to appear that's female at the right level with perfect IVs. And you just know that it is.
Speedrunning is gaming boiled down to a silence. Or a science. Silence? Really?
I mean, if it's uncommendated.
True.
Infinite scales, and then the game just keeps going. The attack never ends. You're in hell.
Oh, I get it. Scales because music, notes.
Yeah, it's funny.
This is just a worse thing that you just used. Oh, type changes. Got me this time.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I need to start learning. Fool me
Also
three times.
Also shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I am sent to my death. There we go. 6 magical fragments.
And a butt ton of level ups.
The Ice Fairy. Like, they don't even respect Cyrano, despite her having beaten them up several times before. Oh, this is almost definitely Surf. Inflatable bow.
It's a rubber boat. Most water.
Well, I mean waterfalls.
Okay. Is this Kappa preaching religion to me?
I mean, the local gods do live there.
God, an atheist coming to Gensokyo would be weird. Nope,
Oh,
You're
I'm
on-
above, right.
Weird, like, sight trick or visual trick there. 2-liter Sprite. Why did I do that? No?
Oh.
Ride the boat. Oh, that's adorable. And you fucked it.
Do not actually fuck the boat.
Check the house, there must be something in here. We're in the pots.
Sunfruit jam. Max potion. Another max potion.
The corner shed.
You know, the famous corner shed. Small bit.
Oh boy, is this Twitch now? You're doing bits?
If the holder is hit with a low power skill, the opponent also takes damage.
What? What qualifies as low power?
I don't know. Also, I'm so glad there are no water puppets.
Oh god. Yeah.
Because I just rescued all of you from intimidation by fairies of all things?
I mean, fairies might be intimidating in numbers. Like, a child runs up to you and kicks you in the shin, you're not going to be afraid of that. But if an entire kindergarten class runs up to you, you're going to be a little scared. You can take out like 5 of them, but fuck, they're gonna overwhelm you.
I feel like there was a Daniel Tosh bit about that.
Go card 22.
Shock Stamp. Wind. After attacking oh, it's U-turn.
Oh. Check all the pots.
I mean, really. Might as
Like
well.
a polite link. Don't give the Kappas nuclear energy.
Yeah, they don't tell them that there's a gate to hell nearby and that there's a nuclear bird. They're better when you can actually do something with them.
Thanks, Omega Alpha. Nepgear, what are you doing here? Oh, excuse me.
Dude, you live on the same exact mountain as two gods, and the descendant of another god. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, Kisume, who is a mini-boss with literally nothing else to her. She is a bucket. That's basically it. She is just a very excited bucket.
Yeah, I believe that the leveling system in this game could use some work. Like, either lower the level of the bosses. In fact, yeah.
Lower the level of the bosses, really. And also lower the amount of experience you gain as a result.
Yeah, just because, like, you're getting a lot of experience to keep up with when the bosses eventually happen. Kind of, because you still need to do some grinding.
So I think I mentioned it to you, but it bears repeating. Mugen Soul Z is just Neptunia Victory, only more punchable goddesses.
Oh boy. See, whenever I hear of Mugen, I just think of that, like...
fighting game?
Yeah.
Yeah, so did I the first time I saw Mugen Souls in GameStop.
Wait, it's an actual, like, game?
Mugen Souls. It's another compile heart RPG. It was free on... I don't think humans eat yokai. It was free with PS Plus, so I gave it a shot.
Is it on PS4 or is it just one of those Vita ones?
3.
I guess I'll go fuck myself then. That was like the worst critical impression. Ride the boat. This boat reminds me of a boat I had when I was a kid. Like, I just had a big inflatable boat with oars. And we'd put it in the pool, and it was like just about as big as the pool itself. So it'd be like, yeah!
Aww.
Can't go anywhere.
Yeah, immobile, yeah.
This guy's so rich, he has a swimming pool
In his
swimming pool. This guy has shoes. I think I remember going out on that boat during a thunderstorm, and my mom was like, no. No. I was like, oh, but it's storming, the waters are choppy, and she's like, no, no.
Let's see here. Godspeed Air Raid. 20% chance to cause flinch. Spread,
Damn.
though.
I mean, see what else we got.
Yeah, that,
Like,
it's just raid and prank for physical.
It's a gun. It's like, oh, shit.
And then Swan dies and we go to a funeral and it becomes a very different game.
Oh.
God, really? You jerk. I mean, I'm already slower than you.
Nothing can stop the wall that is DNA. Jesus. Although, to be fair, the levels are kind of low.
Confusion is boring in this game.
Yeah, I feel like they could have kept some of the old systems.
Like, the seal thread is a better system than actual Pokeballs.
Yeah. It takes out a lot of the RNG, and it kind of makes it more like, hey, why can't you just capture them when they're fainted? Like, oh, that's how you get them.
That's what I get for exploring.
How dare you? Exploration in this exploratory RPG. Exploratory.
God. I feel like I've probably seen everything that's gonna be around here at least, so I don't feel bad about using a repel.
Yeah. Plus, you might not need the weapons.
I find it funny when there are still stock RPG Maker sound effects. Another red ring.
Like, I feel like they can get away with using those, like, stock sound effects here just because the rest of it is, custom.
Oh boy. Not really, I just had to go this way.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that.
So, depending on how much longer this game is, there might be 2 Atlas games on my channel at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I'm currently doing Digital Devil Saga, which, if I'm not gonna recommend Persona as a first SMT game, wait, what? Oh, this is an optional room. Ugh. But yeah,
Ugh.
it's like the game oh, it has that feature. I would recommend if I'm not recommending Persona to someone who's like, hey, I want to play the PS2 SMT games. Alright.
Did we actually say what we're going to be doing? Like, next?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was that channel announcement that I did, the Battletoads coming up. Right.
I've seen what that game does to men. I've seen what it did to Super Genius. getting doubles of a few items here.
I mean, that's kind of nice.
I guess it also makes sense because, you know, they're Kappa inventions here, I'm assuming.
Yeah. The one thing I'm kind of worried about in recording Persona 5?
There are so many full playthroughs, I don't think Atlas cares.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm worried about. I'm just worried about, like, how long it'll take to get into. Because...
Furious Recitation.
A normal attack.
100 power, 100 accuracy.
Jesus.
For when you need something dead. Now.
If you need something dead, and make sure it's dead. But... yeah, the intro just takes a long time. Like... for reference, I just started watching kind of Joseph Anderson's playthrough because he started streaming it today. And he started at 11, and I think around 5 or 6 he stopped, and he only just got to the point where the game really opens up.
That's typical of Persona games.
Okay, because I wasn't sure about that.
I mean, define open up, like you have access to the random dungeon and stuff.
No, that's when you can start, like, you can get into and leave the first dungeon at any time. You can choose what you do on your days.
Okay, it's usually not that long. It's usually like 2 hours of intro and then have at it.
I mean, there's various tutorials put in. Like, there's a few times where you go back to the palace to be like, oh, this is how you do this. This is this character being introduced. So it's not just like, for 5 hours you're doing nothing. It's just that it kind of breaks it apart. I was about to say, what's Mailing doing here? But I was like, oh, wait a minute, now I remember where we are.
I mean, the main reason I'm doing 5 first is it's the one you're familiar with.
Right.
Actually, what's... oh, right. We're not doing that.
It's a silly place.
Yeah, really. Like, personally, I would prefer to do 3, just because I'm more familiar with that game, and I know that I enjoy its tone and everything. Like, my main issue with 4 is, well, 1, the golden version doesn't feel like it's rebalanced to give players much of a challenge. It feels more like it was made to be easier. And I personally don't like the overall cheerier tone, because it's still a relatively dark story, I guess, but the overall tone is still... well, you know how the main color in 5 is red and black?
Yeah.
The main color in... the main color in 4 is yellow. Responsible Tengu? So yeah, that should give you an idea of the overall tone of the game.
Okay.
Like, I enjoy 3 because it's very... I guess the word would be melancholic. Like, the colors are like sky blue and dark blue, primarily. Like that almost black blue.
I am looking forward to it, though. And I'm probably going to work on my platinum run of the game while we're let's playing it. Fuck me if I'm not a fucking masochist. Ugh. I have like 47% of the personas.
Oh.
Or stupid low percentage. It's bad. I love the writing in this game.
Gensokyo is like 10 years in the past. Oh! Different random encounter music. Huh.
I don't think audio sharing is on, so I can't.
Whoops.
But that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'll just turn it up. iPad's at max. Let me lean in real close. No.
I will say, one of the reasons I'm really glad for audio sharing being a thing is, 3 has some animated cutscenes that don't have subtitles.
Wait, what?
Persona 3 has some animated cutscenes that don't have subtitles. That was the main reason we hadn't done it yet.
Oh.
And there's Momiji with her Buster Sword.
Yes, sturdy.
No, that's one hit KO's like guillotine. Oh, no, it is sturdy.
Ah!
Oh, but it's burned.
Best dog. Nah, no, not best dog. Never mind.
Ha ha. Good, this one doesn't have sturdy.
More wolf dog. Go!
No more a woo.
Don't a woo. $500 penalty.
I guess for some reason I just really like melancholy games.
Yeah.
$56, which is... Ghost Wave. Spread. Nether type. 30% chance to inflict fear on the opponent. 80 power, 100 accuracy. So it's Ghost type, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt.
Ghost type flamethrower thunderbolt. You know, that move. I will say that 5 is probably my game of the year for last year. Partially because I didn't play that many like new games other than like all this stuff on the Switch. Pokemon.
Nier was 2016, right?
I believe Nier was 2016. Hold on. Like Automata?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that was 2016 just because there was a run of it at GDQ.
Right. And they tend to not run the year's releases.
Except at SGDQ for... No.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Herthine playing.
Are we healed? I don't know how to read.
Yeah, haven't we established that we're illiterate?
Yeah, it's in our canon. You don't know how to read.
I can't read.
I actually, Automata was 17.
Huh.
It was February 23rd. So early 17.
Yeah, I was thinking like November 16.
Yeah.
I should replace Apparition Warning at least.
Like, they generally don't like doing that year's releases unless it's really well optimized, which is why they didn't want to run... Like, the Breath of the Wild community did not want to run the game because it was only out for, like, 3 or 4 months, so things weren't really that optimized.
Mm-hmm.
So they all went on a community agreement that, like, okay, we're not going to submit it. And then someone submitted it and got in.
That's how you get ostracized from a community.
They were back for AGDQ this past one. Like, they're
yeah,
on
but
it's still
That's
like,
the speedrun community at large, not the breath community.
yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure most of the people there were fucking furious.
They used that instead of Super Metroid as a big finale, though, didn't they?
I believe so.
My god!
Pardon. Yeah, they did that one as a big finale. I believe... I'm trying to remember when they did Undertale as the big finale. I believe that was AGDQ 2015 or 16.
Next year, they need to run the all endings.
Oh god.
Wasn't that like 30 hours or something?
I don't know. Although, fun fact, in order to 100% Wario World on fucking GBA, it takes 9 hours to 100% it.
Wario Land 4?
No, WarioWare, sorry.
Oh.
And Worcester has the second place record for any percent. Because of course he does.
He's the one who had the all silvers in Emerald, right?
Yeah. I was watching Big Dip do a WarioWare speed run in massive air quotes that we called Big Percent, because it was just like beat the mini games, beat the game, unlock this, get hard mode, whatever. And how was I going? I was going somewhere with this. And there was a 2-hour gap between two of the splits. It was like, that's the longest split difference ever. And I'm like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure the first split for the Worcester all-silver run was like 12 hours in, and it was complete the game.
Alright, let's see. Can we just stall this Suika out?
No.
Possibly. Keep in mind, I have a crap load of healing items.
Are we gonna cheese? I think this is
oh my
cheese.
god. So I just need to pray for no crits for like 8 turns straight.
The hottest of cheese.
This is how you beat something that just keeps on resisting.
You know, there's one after this, right?
Yep.
Did we give Kiane Rare Hakutaku? I don't think so. Because I would have procced by now, I would believe.
Oh, and I'm paralyzed. And there's the narcissism.
Yeah, narcissism, yeah.
Let's see, life burst.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces, worn out faces.
So I wait for a miss, I guess? All my one chance is to one-shot her, and that's not happening, is it? Nope.
Hammer throw. Fuck.
I outsped her?
Okay.
I outsped her with a defense form Kane while paralyzed.
Your move's fucking slow as shit. Speedrun time, go.
Yes, go up those stairs on a bicycle.
Yeah. Multi-stair.
Stairs. I meant ladder. Which is honestly even more ridiculous. Do not risk fate by going into grass when unnecessary. I think I've already gone down there, so... Wait, why are you still here? This time with feeling.
This time.
God damn it.
Okay, that must be a wind attack. Kidding?
I just want to make sure I get the, stealth trap up. Oh, never mind. Because screw the whole speed type thing.
Not fast enough.
Why does it always hit all 5 times?
She might have keen eye.
That's all I wanted to do. All I wanted was to put the drain seat up.
If she has keen eye, that means that it just hits every single time, every single time. All the time, every time.
Oh no, I have to go through that every... Oh no, I don't. Thank God.
Get fucked.
I'm just gonna go ahead and spend a turn healing Daiose. Oh.
Adapt, survive, overcome. It's learning. It must be a fighting type move, I believe. Or not focus. Fight us in this game.
Fighting is it. Focus and spread are physical and special. Just remember, fit and spe.
Spe. Spe. This is spe. I've been playing a lot of TF2 lately. Not a lot, but just like a game every day or so.
I mean, compared to how most people have been the past few years, that's a lot.
They got a big, like, player increase since the Jungle Inferno update.
The first update in like 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a guy
does tend to bring people back.
True. I was fighting a guy in a team, and one of the guys on my team just had their mic open to what I hope were pre-recorded sermons. He's going like, oh, this is why these people aren't getting to heaven. And I'm just like, I don't know how to mute you. And I asked in the game chat, like, hey, how do you mute people? And no one would tell me.
Alright, that's pretty much all I needed. maybe get a good hit in. Oh, that was a crit. Oh. Oh, that was also a crit.
Maybe Ignorant Dark?
I tried to do that, but accidentally hit right as well as down.
Jesus. It feels like these are competitive level teams. But, you know, not.
Avalanche?
Rain Hell Chen.
Oh!
Cat fight, go. It's not a cat. Oh, Chen.
Goodbye, Chen.
Bye. Oh, shit. Fucking kick her ass.
Oh!
Oh, shit. Chen for the win. Chen comes in clutch. Holy fuck.
Hmm?
I don't want your ecstasy
Reimu
pills.
just gave us ecstasy!
I don't... Do you think does she think we don't know what this is? What the fuck?
Why?
This episode will be called Reimu's Questionable Choice in Drugs. No, it won't. Hey, it's Wolf Dog.
Oh, it's actually her.
Does she have a shield? She does. Tiny buckler.
So Momiji is canonically Canadian, right?
Yeah. I like how Patchy's just out there with 2 HP. They don't even fuck.
Up. Outsped. And then it turns out it's a Fear Nitori. I didn't even know that strategy worked in this game. Get wrecked. RE_KT.
The Momiji apparently has a sight range of over 2,440 miles.
Oh!
What do you see with your wolven eyes? Oh!
My brand! You say, continuing to stand there. Alright, you have Inferno!
Jesus, Patchy, calm the
Fire
fuck
Blast. Yeah, I'll take that.
Fucking chill, Patchy. Holy shit.
She's an elemental mage! I do like how you have the option of not fighting a lot of these.
Yeah. End of thought. I was gonna add more, but I fucking forgot what I was gonna say.
Somewhat helps to off... Oh, I need to give Seiki her better nether move.
Did you want to use the card that we got?
Oh, right. Just double checking if there's anything else. Ghost Wave. make sure... Okay, yeah. I was making sure that TMs were reusable. Okay, we're just running into the same stuff. I might as well use another talisman.
The one thing I'd be worried about is, like, not getting enough experience to be, like, on par with the next boss, but I can actually, hopefully, check to see what levels the next boss is.
Another red ring!
What does the red ring do again?
Increase the power of focus attacks.
I thought, I'm reading the guide, and I thought it said someone will fight you with 28 Momishis, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Just an army of puppies. And you can't do anything because they're puppies.
Yeah.
Yatsuhashi, I'm assuming from one of the newer games.
I can check. It's a confectionery. Hold on. Let me specify Touhou. There we go.
There's Ben Bear.
Ben Bear. Stage 4 boss and mid-boss of double dealing character. He's another musician.
Rare candy.
He used to be one of those, like... He used to be a kodo, like one of those stringed instruments. Was turned into a person. I'm your Touhou Dex. Your puppet book, if you will.
Dang it.
Dog attack!
Your name is literally Moe. You are what's killing anime. Dang it! Really? A third hit would have been nice there, Seiki.
Oh. Are we not fighting a boss for a while?
I mean, the next boss would probably be Sanae or Kaneko.
It's weird because this game goes into all the optional areas. Some of which I don't think exist in this version, because I don't think Clown Piece was a character when this version was released.
Oh, so that guide is actually for the expanded version.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think we'd be able to get to the Lunar Capital.
I like when expansions actually expand on the main game and aren't just post-game.
Oh, yeah.
Or even worse, completely separate. Dawn Guard. Am I the only one who thinks Dawn Guard was really, really lackluster?
I never finished any of the Skyrim DLC.
Like, Dragonborn gives you this big open island that's full of nostalgia for a lot of people to explore. And then Dawn Guard is just like, here's a linear quest.
You get one branching choice, and you have to stick with it. Yeah, I got only ever got up past like the Soul Cairn because I looked next on the guide and it was like, hey, so the next area you're gonna be like rushing through water and spiders are gonna be dropping on you, and I'm like, no.
Just turn all the spiders into bears.
I would if I could. I would if I fucking could. Oh, I wish I didn't have these phobias because they prevent me from liking games. Like, I'd be all over Bloodborne if there weren't, like, fucking hyper-realistic spiders in it. I actually had to, like, private message Lobos Jr. before I got Dark Souls 3 because I was like, hey, are there spiders in this? He was like, well, kind of. And I found the kind of spiders, and yeah, they're terrifying.
Is it worse than Freya?
No. I mean, considering that I fucking beat Dark Souls 2 without fighting Freya, and the only time I ever attempted it, I had to have Sari on call, and I was like singing the entire time out of fear. Like the spider alikes, I guess I'll call them, are just in like one area, and you can get the jump on them most of the time, and otherwise you can cheese them, which, fuck off. I'm fine with cheesing.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Was that Aya?
No, she didn't have a character portrait.
Okay.
I believe that's an...
Oh. There's a bad luck absorber.
I don't want to be here now.
Huh.
That's,
Releasing.
a weird feature to have, you have to have unlocked.
Yeah, that's usually something you can just do at the PC.
Also, if you want to heal up, you can probably, just put your Pokemon, or your puppets into the box and take them out.
Does that work in this game?
It does. Believe me.
Oh, I can also check the types and stuff. Pretty much expected that. Oh, none of them held anything.
Or anything in the previous box? I mean, you can probably... No.
Oh, right, icons. I love the little inventory icons for them, though. Alright. Wait, I forget. Do I have to move out of the menu for it to work?
No. I mean, you have to place them in, take them back. Although I think if you just, like, hover them, like the one that you're taking back in over the next one you want to put in, it just swaps them.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Damn, we lost so many frames.
This was totally the run. Despite the fact that the speed run for this is like 2 hours and we're how long in?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I do feel some of the areas in this game go on for just like a bit too long.
This is basically a separate area from the exterior, though.
Okay. And it has too many mazes. Just, yeah.
Must be a slow news day.
I honestly forget who this character is.
I want to say from one of the fighters.
I don't remember her. I've played most of the fighters, I think. Weirdly enough.
You're not exactly searching. Alright. Food rations. That's definitely leftovers. Yep. Oh, that would be so good on Kane, though.
Okay, yeah, she's from one of the fighting games. Her ability is to read the atmosphere.
So she has really good social skills.
She's a good weather woman. She can read the mood of a place and adapt to it right away. She doesn't try to break the mood unless there's an urgent reason.
Oh, I was more correct.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, here's the heal point, so I guess this is a good place to end off.
Okay.
Next time, progress towards the shrine, I guess.
We'll make our exodus to the shrine.
Pilgrimage.
Fuck you.
Because it's a pilgrimage.
Uh,
See you guys then.
See you next time, ladies and gents.